Yeah, and we're live. Welcome back to another episode of the State of Emergency podcast, uh, the newest English-speaking podcast in the Czech Republic, and back with another Friday edition. Yeah, back with Drew. What's going on, man?
Not much. How you doing, man?
Yeah, pretty good, man. So it's another Friday, another week. Yeah, lots of interesting things have been going on this week, I would say.
For
What's
sure.
been what's been going on lately?
Not much. Actually, just I would just say enjoying the weather up here in the mountains now. It's all clear, not snowy, and not all shitty.
Yeah, man, I know what you're talking about.
Excuse my French.
No, that's okay, man. The you got have you been getting that nice, crispy, like clean air up in the mountains?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That
dude.
I would say that's all mostly 99.9% of the time, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's really I love that type of weather, man. It's not so cold, not so warm. It's like a one of those days that are like when it's warm in the sun but cold in the shade type of days, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But what I was gonna say is it's very weird because I almost feel like even though like when I first moved up here, it's almost like you felt like it was you couldn't breathe. It was harder to breathe, like especially if you're going up flights of stairs, whatever.
Yeah.
After running these hills today, even if I took it slow and made it all the way up, but was running, I wasn't like gassed out like I would be down there to where it like exhausts you. Like it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I can't explain it. Does that kind of make sense or no?
Well, I mean, isn't that thing where that you get acclimated to it? Where I
But I haven't
remember,
been I haven't
yeah,
been running though. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
but I think maybe your lungs are getting used to your what is it that VO2 max or whatever it is. I think it's getting. I
Oh,
think
maybe. Huh?
your breathing is getting better, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, what did they say all the time? Like those guys who train up in the mountains, it's better to train in the mountains and then go down to a lower elevation than it is the other way around. I don't know.
Hell yeah, because you have to get acclimated when you go up to the higher elevation.
Right. So maybe that's what you're going through at the moment.
Oh, you think I'm getting acclimated? Well, yeah. Then what happens when I go down there and play? You think I'll be running circles around people?
Yeah, man.
Oh, really? Like that?
I think so. I
Oh
mean,
shit! I gotta play then for sure.
because they're acclimated to a certain elevation. And I don't you would be dude, you would be like running circles around those guys, man. I think so. I
And
mean,
now my dogs are all too. Before, like Tux was going through it when I first moved up here because this fool was getting like super skinny. I think he was like stressed out. But
yeah.
now they like love it up here and like they ran with me. So that's what I'm gonna start doing instead of running by myself. I can do sprints by myself. I don't need to do anything crazy, but I can take them on the long distance runs and stuff like that. And just for the jog and to get a sweat and stuff like that, I'm gonna take them and have them run with me. They need to do it, dude. I've been lagging on that, and like just walking every day, like I was saying, is that's just lame, you know?
Yeah, well, and when you walk or when you or like today when you went on that run, yeah, do
Uh-huh.
you go mostly on the same kind of circuit, or does this kind of the path kind of goes up and down a little bit too?
Oh, what do you mean? No, you mean that? You mean as far as how it's like hills and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah. How's the terrain when you take your dogs on a walk or
So
the run?
on this is how it is. So if you get an
Yeah,
idea, I'm at the top of the hill, so I'm going down all the way into town is all the way downhill. So you could do that constant jog where it's not like crazy steep, but some of
yeah,
it is. It's just a crazy incline, and some of it could go for fucking 100 yards, dude. No lie. Like some of them are fucking steep, but
yeah,
it's weird. You just if you know what I'm saying, you just keep the constant motion. You're gonna get in shape no matter what. I don't need to be sprinting up it. It's just the fact of me keeping the consistent jog and doing it for an hour and a half, or like a game. You're jogging for like 10 minutes and then you fucking take a break, let them smell, let them do their thing, and then
yeah,
jog again. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta watch
yeah.
my girl dog because she's older. So, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, that's pretty interesting. I mean, I think that well, when you're going up these hills and down these hills, I mean, you're using different muscles too than rather if you were running around on the track all day too, because it's a flat surface.
That's what I'm wondering. How fast am I going to be then when I'm going just on a straight surface?
That's a good question. That'd be interesting. I'm not sure.
Because I'm gonna start doing sprints. I'm not gonna do it too now yet, but I'm gonna start
Yeah.
doing sprints up the hill by my house. Shit, dude, if I do that, man, it's over.
That's a good question. I mean, if I'm thinking that if you were just jogging and running around, I think you would be slower
What do you mean
than
jogging?
like if you were jogging up and down, I think you would be I don't think you would be as fast as if somebody was running on a flat surface all the time. Like if you went down and you tried to like make a 50-yard dash, I don't think you'd be as fast. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. But
I
you would
don't
be
know.
able.
Those that's what all the pros do. They run up. They run fucking. They'll do their drills and then they
Yeah.
do sprints up a fucking hill.
Well, if they sprint up a hill, that's different, right? I think.
Well,
But
yeah, but you don't think
yeah.
the constant jog of running up and just period the jog, you're gonna be in somewhat shape.
Sure, but I wonder if they do that more for the endurance, that they last for 90 minutes or more than just speed. I don't know if they gain speed from it. I'm not
No,
sure.
oh no, I'm not. You don't gain speed. I'm not saying that. That's the endurance run. The speed is from the uphills runs. That's what that's from for sure.
Right. If you're going uphill, that's where you get the speed.
The resistance, and then you're trying to go as fast as you can up a hill. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
explode. No, I'm not. I'm not looking for that. I'm just going on my endurance run with them, and then once I get used to that, it's going to be
Right.
10 times harder than a regular endurance run, just running around a track. So I'm
Sure.
saying once I get used to this, I'm going to
Yeah.
incorporate the fucking sprints and then the practice and stuff like that. These guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you on, dude? You're 35 years old. Like, how you playing like this?" And it's gonna be like, "I just know my shit."
Magic.
Exactly. Prague talk.
Prague talks.
I talked to all my buddies from Europe, and they give me the lowdown, and I just take,
Yeah, just take it in, soak it in,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like if you really want to get fit, like if you don't have a lot of mountains, you can run around Prague because there's like it's hilly and there's lots of stairs and downhills and uphills. It's a pretty good run. I mean,
I
if you
can't
really
believe
want to,
you didn't do that ever.
I did a little bit, but because I never really lived in Prague like that. I lived in like the flat part of Prague, so I did like more bike riding.
Mm-hmm.
And the bike riding was fun, man, to go bike riding in Prague. It's really, really nice. It's really nice.
Yeah,
Nice to do that.
That would be fun.
Because it's small enough, but it's like far enough that you can go like where I was living. It was called it was next to the kind of where the airport is, not that far, but kind of in that area. And I'm telling you, like a small, like 15-minute bike ride, you were already like in the city center, and like there was a sneaky way back in 10 minutes, and you were already home. So like you could basically go from one end of Prague to the next. I would say like bike riding less than an hour, to be honest, depending on which way you go.
Really?
Yeah, it's that small, but it's seems far, but it's not that far because there's like certain ways you can get and shortcuts you can take, and yeah, it's not that bad. It's really fun.
That would be fun to take a ride around the city. We walked that shit. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I walked.
That
Dude,
was far, dude.
that was far, man.
It was like 4 a.m.
dude, there was this. I'll tell you, dude, there was a. This was fuck, man. This has to be like 8 years ago, yeah. And I have to give you some context. So you can kind of get the distance wise, right?
Sure.
So imagine living in up by Puddingstone, right? And where there's a house, and you're partying at this house at Puddingstone, but you have to after the party you have to walk from Puddingstone to downtown Laverne to where you're living.
Well, I guess that's not that far though.
Yeah, but walking, dude, smashed.
Yeah. It's just even down the streets a far walk when you're smashed, I guess.
It's not that far, right? But it's a journey, it's a mission when you're
Is that the night when we had a hard time getting in your grandma's door? When remember that thing was always like kind of not rickety dickety, but it was
yeah.
like we just it was just hard to open sometimes. But didn't we have a hard time and we were in the front for a minute? Was that same night?
I think so, dude. I think that was the same night.
And we were laughing because then we got in, like, there's the first door, and then you go into like the little hallway where you can put your shoes and stuff. I still remember your shoes and stuff like that, right? And then you go in another
Right.
door to go into the house.
Yeah, there's 2 doors into the house. Yeah.
We were laughing in the first when we got in the first door. We were laughing right there. I remember that. We were messing around. I remember, dude. I'm surprised we didn't wake your grandma up.
And what did I tell you? I said, nah, she won't wake up. The only thing we would wake up is if we broke the door.
Yeah, she would have killed it. She would have been like, "You gotta go buy one tomorrow and install it." And be like, "Yes, grandma."
Dude, yeah, man. Or she would kill you, then she would make you buy a door and then
I
kill you
would.
again.
I'm still a sucker for all that, bro. You know I'm respectable and like, especially for your grandma, and I'm living there. Like I would do whatever. So that was an issue.
No, I know, but
No, I know it'd be funny though.
dude, it would be funny, man.
She's like, "No more strudel for you, Drew." It's like, oh, what?
Dude, it would have been I kind of, now looking back on it, I mean, it would have been fucked up for sure, but kind of want to push that issue a little bit, and see what would happen.
What if that did happen?
Yeah, like kind of fuck with her, a little bit.
She would have made us cut all the trees down in the yard.
Yeah, dude, she would have made us like fucking remodel her second floor, man.
Oh man. Oh, we could have at least soundproofed it so that if your dad snores, we didn't hear anything. And I'm not being mean. I'm just that was fun.
To be honest, that's an old house, and dude, that house has really, really thick walls because back in the 70s or whenever they built it in the 50s, they made it with big, thick walls too, man. So to somebody snore through those, dude.
Dude, I remember, dude, I still remember we had the 2 bunk beds upstairs, and not even that. I remember, wasn't there that little door that went into like, it wasn't the attic, but it was like an extra room. And then what do we put in there though? We put something in there. Was it our stuff to dry out? It was like the roof or what was it?
Yeah, that was the attic. That was considered the attic. Yeah.
Didn't we put our stuff in there to dry out sometimes?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Crazy, dude. I still remember all that.
Yeah. Because it was legit. It was warm. It was right underneath the roof, and
I think there was a bunch of air too, and we didn't want it to smell in our room.
Right, exactly. But those houses, I mean, those houses are really, really solidly built, man.
I liked your grandma's house. I never said anything. I always enjoyed that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like a nice kind of a cute house, kind of,
Almost like, would you say like a cottage, or is or is a cottage too small?
No, it's not a cottage.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah, it's bigger than a cottage, but yeah, it's kind of like it's not a cottage per se. It's a small house, but it's just a normal semi-detached house.
It's a nice house, man. She has a nice yard. She has a fence, and fucking all the. I'm sorry, excuse me. All the people are cool, and it's a quiet neighborhood. It's a small little city. You just gotta see. Now that you live there, you probably think differently of it. It's probably like San Dimas, right? Because you would know what to do or where to go. But it's like when we first got there and we didn't know anything, and then it's tough because it's like, dude, what is there to do,
Right, exactly. Well, we were kind of having this conversation a little bit before, right? I mean, when you first get to a town, you're just like, fuck, dude, what is there to do?
Right.
And then you're like, but then, like you said, man, once you start getting yourself established, you're like, oh, this is a cool pub. This is okay. This is the shop. This is this is the pharmacy. And you start kind of figure out, the spots, and then you start making friends. And then you're like, oh, I don't have to be in this town. That there's another town next to it where there's also something cool,
Yeah, you don't just have to stick by like where you're at or where you live.
Right, exactly.
Start getting like comfortable and start like going out.
Yeah, so let's bring it up on the screen. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, so
sure.
So all those out there. Yeah, so it's something I'm not going to show her the house, but look at these. This is like a. Can you see, like, if you're looking at it, yeah, for all those out there, yeah, this is like what like a typical kind of cottage looks like. This one on the left, yeah, this one.
But that's smaller than a grandma's house.
Yeah, that's smaller than the grandma's house. Yeah, yeah, or something like this.
Yeah,
This,
yeah. That's more like it.
yeah, that's more like the house. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So these are kind of like cottages that you would see that people have, or this is kind of more up north. This is not really, you won't see that, but yeah. So those are like cottages. Yeah.
Does it snow a lot more up north?
Uh, kind of, yeah. But I would say it also snows down in the south because like Germany kind of like wraps around the Czech Republic, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could get like the German mountains on the top and then also the German mountains at the bottom, and it's also connected to Austria. So you get this like half moon shape kind of, and Czech Republic kind of just snugs right in between. Yeah. So as far as it's snowing more in the north or south, it's kind of equal. It doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, remember when I took that 4 hour bus ride?
Oh, from Germany.
Yeah, when I was playing over there, and then
yeah,
dude, I almost missed it. I didn't bring my passport. I had to go all the way back home and come all the way back, and barely got on the bus to get over there.
Oh damn, man. That would have been fucked.
And then on the way back, we had a great time, but then on the way back, it was like 6 hours or longer to get home. Something happened on the road or something. It was crazy.
Dude, well, that's a thing, right? Because like because you were playing in Nuremberg, right? Vanberg, yeah. But it was close to Nuremberg, right?
I was living in Nuremberg. No, dude. Bamberg's like a fucking hour and a half away.
Fuck, dude.
That's why they wanted me to live there and stay in a flat, and they would pay for all that. And I should have said yeah, but I said no because Nuremberg was like the city, and I was already set up. I was already in a flat with other. I didn't want to be by myself, dude, in the middle of nowhere. I should have been because I would have done good if I was, more mature. But I wanted more people around because you didn't, you already know how it goes when it's like that, dude. You're on the grind, so it's like,
yeah,
Yeah,
well, dude, I mean, it took you 6 hours to get back. Fuck.
I think, yeah, that or a little bit longer. I was like, what the heck?
Well, you know what's kind of the biggest kind of differences between roads, like for example in LA area and for example in Europe is, well, to get to Nuremberg from Prague, there's many different ways, but if you're taking like a bus, like the bus that you took, there's only like one way, kind of. One main way.
It is more open though, and they do have a lot more roundabouts.
Yes, that's true.
Sorry.
And roundabouts are easy, man. Roundabouts are easy to drive through. It's nice.
They started putting them out here a little bit. They put, where did they put it? They have some in, is it Temecula or the desert area, like Hemet or something like that? But I saw like one or two, and I was like confused, and I was like, dang, I should be used to this, but yeah. It was in Irvine,
right?
It was in Irvine. That's where it was.
Yeah, how did you handle it the first time you went through?
I was fine. I remember it. It was just like, I know how it goes. I've been through them. They were all in Spain when I was living there for a long time. So it's nothing but roundabouts. I think those are better though. There's not really any stop signs, and it's more like free flowing traffic. You know what I'm saying? Compared to like a stop sign or a light. It's like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, the town that I live in, we don't have any stop signs. Not stop signs. Traffic lights. There's no traffic lights.
See.
Yeah, because we don't need it, right? There's all roundabouts, and the roads are set up where, like you said, man, it's just free flowing, kind of.
Way better.
Yeah, unless, I mean, there is traffic jams because the city center gets really kind of crowded at sometimes. But even though you have all the roundabouts, and you get through them really quickly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the roundabouts, but
I do too. I don't like that. That's why I got out of the city too. It's like, dude, that's crazy. You kill your car, I guess, more up here, but not probably once you get used to it up here. But like down there, you're just hitting lights all the time. It's nothing but traffic, people. Like, dude, it's just a stressful situation. I'm like so much calmer up here. It's like crazy.
Right? That's what. Yes, exactly. That's that kind of a. I always make fun of it. Yeah, I always make fun of like because everybody makes fun of me that I moved over here, so I give it back to them here. I said like, we'll get like in a traffic jam, right? And the person that's driving will be like, dude, this is fucking horrible traffic, and I just laugh at him. I go, this isn't traffic, bro. And you want to see traffic, you go to LA and then we'll talk. This isn't traffic. It's like 5 cars stopped at a red light. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
heck
that's
yeah.
and that's traffic for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So they get pissed because I get it, because it's pissed. They get pissed because it shouldn't be like that. It's never been like that. But I always laugh like fuck, dude. It's like so. I'm telling you, I could drive from here to my parents' house and meet maximally the way I drive there, maximally like 4 cars, dude. Honestly.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm taking like a off-roading or some fucking crazy way. No, I just go this nice, easy way. I don't like to take the freeways too much because like why? I don't need to get anywhere that fast anymore. So I drive this way and takes the same amount of time anyway. If I would have taken the big freeway, and like telling you, 4 cars maximum, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat that really.
No, man, and you just chilling, cruising, and and if you need to stop, we stop, and then there's nature around, and there's still villages in the way. So if you need to stop at a shop, there's shops. So I understand where now that you're feeling really, really calm up there. You must feel calm, bro.
I do now. I just need to find to where this is what I was thinking. What was it yesterday or today? This morning. Okay, so I got it set up. I just need to get going because like I don't have much money right now, just because it took a lot to move up here and do all that. And it's like I need to get back to where I was, and then once I do that, this will be like I'll be here most of the time, but I'm saying then I can like get away a little bit when I go down the hill to play or whatever. It'll just be like it'll be perfect to come back up here and just relax and rest and recover. You know what I mean?
I completely understand you. How did you feel, or are you starting to get into a routine where like when you first moved up there, you're like, oh shit, what am I gonna do here? There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Are you slowly getting used to being up there and finding your spots, or is it still kind of new for you to be in this kind of situation, especially coming from a place like down in the city?
No, I'm definitely getting used to. I mean, I don't know. That's why a lot of people I don't think can do this, but I think I definitely have done it a lot because I've lived a lot of different places where I didn't have anything, and you come to realize at one point it's like, okay, what are you going to do? Especially if you're there to play or something. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to be all down and not be motivated, or are you going to go? And it's like you got to do something. So it's like that's why I always incorporate my dogs in the morning. So I got to walk them and at night. So I make sure I walk them, but now I'll run them in the morning, then walk them at night. Then maybe I'll end up running them at night in the morning and at night. I don't know, but I'm just saying like that's big time. Then I take care of my business, and then usually I just have the middle of the day to like either research, learn, study, maybe get ahead a little bit on the business, work out. But other than that, like I have it pretty good. I mean, Kyle was kind of talking down on me because he was telling me I'm super smart and I should be working like 16 hours a day or 12 hours a day so I could really, really get ahead so I don't have to worry about it. But it's like, no, I don't want to do that. That's not what I worked hard to get to where I'm at right now so I could build on that and then go from there. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. I completely understand, man.
I understand what he's saying too, though. I understand that, but.
Well, there's always like 2 sides of the argument, right? I think what his point is, maybe I'm wrong, is that his point is that the more effort you put into it or the more time to it, the better the returns.
For sure.
And I for sure, right? I get that. Yeah. But on the other side, that's probably what he's looking for, right? Maybe he wants the big returns, big money, right? And maybe for you, you're more satisfied, I would say, with what you got right now, that it's working for you and it's fine for you, and but if you get the big returns, you also have a little bit more problems that come with it too.
Well, that's what I mean. He's paying a lot. He's getting a new car and paying like $800 a month for a new car. Like that's what I'm saying. He just has all those kind of things. Instead, he could be buying he could be still rocking I guess, a somewhat okay car, and then have a nice apartment and be stacking money. But instead, he makes good money, but he's like blowing it in the wrong ways. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So there's two types of ways to handle that situation, and I look at it as that everybody's situation is different, right? Everybody's different, and he does that, you do your thing, I do my thing, and then we just go about and have conversations. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's simple. Why not?
Well, I wouldn't date a 20-year-old, but just because I went not like that, I wouldn't want to date. I wouldn't want to deal with like the headaches and stuff, and
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, man. Like, dude, I watched this podcast, right? It's kind of a dating podcast in the mornings, and there are these boys. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. They are from Miami, and so I have to wake up early to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about the dynamics between men and women dating, right? And dude, and they got all types of women. Some of them are 19, some of them are 40, some of them are 30, and so on, right? Okay, so I mean, and I get it too. The demographics in Miami is a little different because Miami is a party city, right? I mean, you go there to get lit and then you leave mostly, but
Of course.
now, Drew, I want your opinion on this. Is it a generational thing, right? Because I wonder if the girls now who are 20, 21, 20 to 24, let's say, do you think that they are different than when we were 20 and 24, and the girls that were in that in that time, like the girls around our time, 20 to 24, are different from girls now that are 20 to 24?
Oh, definitely. You don't think so?
Well, I don't know. I've been out of the game, so what are some of the? I think they're different. I think they're completely different, especially for me. One of the biggest differences that I've noticed is that when we were 20 to 24, social media wasn't as prevalent as it is now. We didn't. I think because we didn't grow up with social media, and social media came when we were a little bit older. I think the girls now, they grow up completely on social media.
Not real life, I would say, to be honest.
That's what I'm thinking, right? When I was 18, right? When we were 18, none of the girls had Instagram. None of them were Instagram models. I wouldn't think so.
Lot of influence, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
From Instagram and all that now, I would say.
So what do you notice when you're with the girls in that range now? What do you think? Talking about headaches with women in that age range. What would you say is the biggest difference that you see?
Just a maturity for sure. They want someone to take care of them.
Yeah. So like a sugar daddy thing, or
I don't know. Yeah, but like, well, okay. So back in the day, like most women would want to work. You know what I'm saying? Now,
right.
not so much. And if they do, they like have like a guard on themselves where they don't really want someone to like help them out. I don't know. Just kind of weird, dude. You're supposed to work. You're supposed to work together.
Yeah, it seems that how I look at it is some of these girls, they're like, they want to be independent. Great, fine, that's fantastic, right? But then they say like, well, I don't need men for this and need men for that. But then they still want to get in a relationship with a man or a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's like two contradictory things, right?
Yeah, girls are weird, man.
Dude, in that way, yeah, man. I think But they've always been like that. But I think it's a little bit more prevalent now because you get, like I said, I mean, you got girls that are like Instagram models or TikTok people and or I don't know what else is there, like Facebook this and Twitter that and like I understand it, right? It seems funny. Like if you would have asked me like 10 years ago if somebody's gonna be an Instagram model, I would have been like, what is that? I wouldn't know what that is. You know what I mean? When I was 15.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, it didn't exist. I didn't think that you would be able to, you know what I mean? Like girls who are on OnlyFans now, dude, nobody knew about that was a possibility. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't even know what that was really until someone told me, and then someone told me like one of my exes was on there like that. I was like, what?
She was an OnlyFans like a content creator.
Not a content. I don't know. She just has her own OnlyFans. She's really pretty. Don't get me wrong, but it's
right.
like she has a husband and then 2 kids now. It's like that's weird.
And she does the OnlyFans on top of that.
Yeah,
dude. Dude, see, that's what I'm saying, man. We wouldn't even have this conversation like 20 years ago, you know, like
I don't even know. I don't even think her husband knows. That's what's crazy.
No, that's fucked up. If the husband doesn't know,
that's what I'm saying, dude. No, I don't think he does.
And content is like content is vague, you know, for sexual persuasion photographs.
It's crazy, dude. What the heck?
It's crazy, dude. And then like, and it's so like I don't understand it, man. It's like, you know, people pay that fucking $4.99 or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Well, for sure, because they don't have to work though.
Of course, like that's Drew. Think about it, right? I mean, in one way, right? If all she has to do is take a naked photo of herself, put it on OnlyFans, and put it behind a paywall. That's not work, bro. That's just a selfie on your smartphone. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if she does. I don't think she takes naked ones out.
Oh, well.
But some girls do. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
Maybe she takes bathing suit. I don't know. Who knows, dude? I don't even know. To be honest, I don't know because I've never been on there. I'll just tell you the truth.
Me neither. So yeah, I've never been on it either.
I don't know.
I just hear it from when I'm listening to these podcasts and things. But Drew, think about it, right? Okay, she takes a picture of herself in a bikini and puts it behind a paywall, and people pay that whatever price that is. That's pretty brilliant in one way.
Yeah, it is. It's a way to make extra income, and you know.
Yeah, it's like an easy way to make income. For you know what I mean? That's not work to take a picture of yourself in a bikini and then maybe you edit it or something, but still, and then you put it on there and you get paid for it. That's shit, bro.
Not much work at all, huh? Just get a good phone and you're good.
Yeah, exactly. I heard this story that one girl she started OnlyFans and in 3 months, I don't think you could do it now, but maybe you can, but in 3 months, she became a millionaire on OnlyFans.
What the heck? Really?
Yeah. I mean, she said she was okay. She took nudes, but she took nudes, but that's the thing, right? You know, you're selling your body. I get it, but she made $1 million, and then she quit OnlyFans and she invested it in like a business, and now she's like really successful person.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I mean, you know, why not?
Well, she did the right thing.
Yeah, because I think what she did was because it's easy money, it's easy, quick money, right? So she took it and then she invested it in something different. So she made money on top of money, right? So yeah, that's a good thing. But she didn't buy like a Lambo, you know what I mean, or a Ferrari and then waste it, you know?
She used it as a stepping stone.
Yes, exactly. So she did it the smart way. Most of these, you know, on the podcast who do it, the girls say like, I made some money, but then I spend it all. You know, well, that's not smart.
No, heck no. No, and a lot of people do that, even like athletes and stuff like that.
Right. Well, didn't that happen to Mike Tyson? He made a whole bunch of money and then he owed like a whole bunch of money on his home in Las Vegas or some shit like that. You remember that? Something he was.
I think so, but he's probably doing good now, though. He opened all that weed stuff.
Yeah, and he does all those podcasts, and
He was saying he doesn't even care about the belts and stuff anymore. That was pretty crazy.
that is pretty crazy.
Well, that
And
makes
probably
sense.
that makes sense because I guess it doesn't in one way mean anything, but he earned them.
No, for sure. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like after you get it, and then it's like really like it was just like, I don't know. It's cool that you push yourself to that, but realistically, like, does that really mean anything? But like, I guess the moment for that time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess you're saying maybe not. I mean, maybe like you won the championship, and then you're like, when you're 20 and now you're like 60, and you're like, that was 40 years ago, bro. Like, who cares?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's on to other things, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And well, dude, I feel sorry for Mike Tyson. Didn't he lose his 4-year-old daughter?
Oh, I don't remember
Dude,
that.
yeah, he had a daughter, dude. He lost her, man.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks, bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you could tell when he's like podcasting, when they try to bring it up, he'd like try to deflect because he doesn't like to talk about it. Fuck,
Oh,
man, that's
really?
fucked up. Yeah. That fucked him up for sure.
That fucked me up too.
Yeah, man. Well, dude, what have you been researching lately? What is something new that everybody's what is the hot item for people to research at the moment? Segueing away from that.
Probably that thing that I sent you, the main X thing.
The main X thing, yeah. I was looking at it. It looks pretty legit, man. It looks pretty cool.
I guess it's one of those things I don't think you'll know until like you legitimately buy it. To be honest, to try.
Yes, it looks like something that you have to experience.
I would say so.
Yeah, because it looks simple, but it looks tricky to get started, I think.
You don't. Well, I guess depending on the car, right?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I really want to try it because it has a lot of benefits.
Yeah, I know. I know it looks really awesome, man. It looks really cool what it does.
I've talked to them too.
Some of the representatives?
Just one of them, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully in the future I'll probably get one.
Yeah, can you maybe explain what kind of the gist of what this is that we're talking about?
It's just H2 flex water gas technology, and it converts like the muddiest of wastewater into 100% clean hydrogen gas on demand through a chemical reaction with the aluminum, which is the filter, which I was telling you. So something with the filter and then the water going through it, it makes hydrogen, I guess, or something.
The filter that sits in the machine.
Yeah, and you have to change that out every like 300 miles.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's filtering out all the sediment, I guess, or
the deposits, yeah, or whatever it is.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I get that. I don't know. It looks cool. It looks like it's a cool thing, man. It reduces emissions. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's supposedly, if I'm correct, it's supposed to get like a higher horsepower too in your system because it's making your system run clean.
It says 130 more horsepower.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a lot, bro.
Well, not even that though. And then it cleans all the deposits from the oil and stuff out of the engine, so that's pretty dope.
That is pretty dope, man.
I don't know if you can beat that.
No, I don't think so. I mean, is this new technology or is this something new, or did they just put it out on the market, or
that thing's been around for 20 years? I think it's just hard to find these companies because it's like mainstream is gas or oil, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah,
you wouldn't really think outside the box until they bring something out like a new car or whatever. But it's like, I've seen people that have been running some of this stuff off for like different types of things, and their car runs like 10 times better, and like they get way more miles per gallon, all that.
It's interesting that you say that because it's like, people get so used to that this is the only way to run your car, with gas and oil, right? That when a company comes out with something that could improve your car and improve the environment, people come with And this works with a lot of different things, but people look at it as skeptical, right? You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, because it's like it's something that breaks your bubble. And I think when something breaks your bubble, you're not ready for it. You know what I mean? And then it's like, whoa, you take a step back, you're like, wow, maybe should I trust it? You know what I mean? Because it is
Yeah.
a lot, some of these things are a lot of money, but
That's not that much, though. I would think if it's really, if it, I wouldn't see why it wouldn't work, but if it really works, why? I mean, why would it be so expensive, anyways?
and why would it be around for 20 years, right?
Yeah, that guy's come out with technology for a long time, so
Yeah, exactly.
can't beat that.
No, you can't beat that, man. So, dude, I've been speaking of hydration and emissions. Yeah, I've cut the beer, man.
You don't drink beer anymore?
No, I wouldn't say anymore, but I've cut the beer out today. I've been drinking this kind of this recovery water, man. It's kind of good.
What is that?
Well, it has, I don't know, it's mostly sugar to be honest, but it's it tastes like mango, yeah, and it has lots of vitamin C in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a
So
tree
it's like,
outside. Oh, sorry. Go
yeah.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
There's a tree outside my house that you can go take the needles off of it, and
Yeah,
it's a citrus. So then if you brew it in a tea, you could have a citrus fucking drink.
there you go. That's the organic shit,
I should do that. I'm gonna do that in spring, summer, probably.
dude. Have you heard that? Have you heard of that shit? That birch water? Have you heard of that birch water?
Uh-oh.
Well, it's supposed to give you health benefits too, right? And if you got a birch tree, you can it's the same like that citrus. You just tap it from the tree like the sap, and make it and it becomes like this kind of watery drink and it's supposed to be really really healthy for you.
Really?
Yeah, birch water, man.
I never heard that.
Yeah. It's like this. It's been around because people drink it here, they just tap into the birch trees and then they make juice out of it like a syrup and mix it with water and you get this birch water thing. It's nice. It's really good. It's supposed to help with the collagen in your skin, makes your skin really smooth and healthful looking, and it also strengthens your hair follicles. Supposedly, I don't know. I have to say allegedly with all this stuff, right?
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it
Wow.
tastes pretty good too. It's kind of sweet. Yeah.
Sounds like it's pretty good then.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You can buy it you can buy it bottled too.
What?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like if you go to like the organic shops, they have them. They have birch water.
I don't even think I've ever had that before.
I don't know if they would sell that in a place like Whole Foods or something like that.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they'd ever sell that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I could be wrong, dude, but I don't think so, man.
Yeah, it's like the birch sap, but they call it birch water. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sap harvested from birch trees.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Yeah.
What the heck? That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, I just drank it like normal water. I don't know how much you're supposed to consume, but you could drink it straight from the tree if you wanted to.
And
Which I like.
you have to wait 2-3 days to let it ferment.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
And then just let it sit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
don't have to
wonder.
even do it. You don't even have to do anything special. So, is there any birch trees there?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Yeah.
There's only 9 calories. There's 3 grams of carbs, 3 grams of sugars, 2% calcium, 90%, 95% magnesium, 130% manganese, and 3% zinc. Dang, so it's got a bunch of. It seems like it's a antioxidant thing.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's used for antioxidant or to like a detox.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
wonder if they
it's.
have birch trees here.
I don't know. That's a good question. So that's like what's kind of going along or around here. Yeah, people are drinking this birch water.
I wonder who got him on that.
I don't know, but because it's been around, I mean, like you can use it if you want to. You can use it as like the sap. You can put it in your hair and then wash it out like as a shampoo, and it's supposed to help as with your hair as
They
well.
they sell it on Amazon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice.
It's expensive.
How much does it cost there from
40,
Amazon?
$44 for pack of 12, 16.9 ounces.
Oh,
Because they come in packs.
I see.
This one sounds
Yeah.
good though. Birch water drink peach mango.
Oh, that looks good, man.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it does.
Huh. I'm
Yeah,
gonna try this. They'll probably have it at like what's it called, like Sprouts or something.
yeah, something like that, or at least a place where they sell organic foods. Yeah, probably, or a health shop.
I'm gonna try that for sure.
Yeah, have a go at it. Yeah, it's really good, and it's you have to get used to the taste if you're not used to the taste. But if it's a little bit cold, it tastes really nice. Yeah.
Well, I'll let you know. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. Let me know. Yeah, try and let me know what you think about it afterwards. Yeah, and then speaking of waters, now they're trying to. Have you heard of this water called liquid death?
No.
No, it's a supposedly liquid death is this like artesian water from Austria that's in a can. Yeah, and the reason why it's in a can is because the cans are recyclable. They don't want to put them in plastic bags. Yeah, I don't know. If it's some kind of health craze? They have
really?
it in the U.S. Yeah,
Huh.
it's like really. Is it popular in the U.S. or do you know anything about it or
No.
no? Yeah, it's basically water in a can.
Liquid death? No, I haven't heard of that.
Liquid death. Yeah. Let me put it on the screen for everybody. Yeah. Liquid death. I don't know.
Why would they call it that?
Liquid, yeah, there was a
death mountain water.
Liquid death mountain water. Yeah. There's a story about the guy who created it wanted something to kill his thirst or something like that and called it liquid death.
I guess they have it at Whole Foods, 7-Eleven, Sprouts, all these places.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that much about it. I just know that it's been like it's just brand new out on the market, I guess.
What the heck? I see it. I don't know. That's sketchy though. Sell your soul for a shirt.
Well, that I don't want to sell any souls for any shirt. I don't.
The Hawk blood deck, the one where they took blood from. Yeah, I would never drink this shit. Fuck these people.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
dude, this fool. That's where he put the blood from it. He got blood taken from him and put it in the skateboard for someone to buy. Sketch. What?
Sketch.
I swear it's on the website. I'm looking at the website.
Are you looking at liquiddeath.com?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's open it up.
Look at even what it says, like death to plastic, and look what they have as a fucking picture. Some like weird ass devil girl sketch.
Death to plastic. And some like weird fucking.
What is that?
Dude.
Go lower than that though. Sell your soul for a shirt.
Killer merch.
That fool looks crazy too. That fool looks weird.
Sell your soul for a free shirt. And he's signing it in some red blood pen. Well, that's the guy. No, I don't know that much about it. I just know that
I never even heard of it before until you told me. Crazy.
Yeah. Dude.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what it is about, but that's
No, I'm not. I just looked at it. That's all.
Yeah. That's what is but I just heard of it. I don't know anything about it.
Someone said I tried liquid death. The water for punk rocksters, and they said it just tastes like regular water.
Yeah, sure. It's just water. It's just water in a can. That's all it
So you're
is.
buying into the hype, huh? Not you. I'm saying, yeah, people are
Yeah,
buying into the hype. You know.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's just hyped up, and then you're like, oh, it's just water. Yeah, what do you think you're buying?
Dude, this is sketchy. They're saying U.S. accuses Russia of lying. Dude, I think, oh man,
Yeah, I read that too, where
they're trying to ramp that up so like U.S. and Russia get into it. Watch.
yes, well, that I think that's the kind of the
Ultimate
aim.
goal. Yeah.
Yeah, the goal. Yeah, yeah. I think uh, once the U.S. gets involved with something like that, it's gonna be wild, bro.
Fucking stupid, man.
Uh, and remember, and then that's on top of everything that we talked about a little bit before. The secret societies, the rich guys, you know what I mean? On top of all that, just so you get the media hype, yeah, you get all these things behind the scenes, who is fighting who, why there's fighting, CIA, all of this, but also the stuff that's actually going on at the ground too,
Yeah.
dude, it's wild. Yeah. I don't know, dude. What do you think's gonna happen?
Dude, I don't know. I'm trying to stay out of it, to be honest. I just know eventually it's going to come this way.
Do you think that it's gonna go uh to that the fighting will be on the ground there, or just it's gonna affect you and affect the U.S. in a different way? What do you think?
I don't know. I think they'll try to drop a bomb or something in New York or something.
Oh, like that? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Well, that's gonna be. I mean, if that happens, it's gonna be. My prediction is if that happens, there's gonna be a massive response to that.
So just all out war.
Yeah, completely.
Fuck that.
Everywhere. It's going to be war all the time, everywhere, I think.
That's what Cooper said though. They do that so then people would plead them to stop, you know?
Sure.
And then it'd be a world peace. We all come together for peace. Like, no, fuck that.
Well, see, yeah, exactly. Well, I think he makes a really good point, right? Because you're going to be fed up with it once in a while. If you're not involved with that, I'm talking about civilians, right? If you're a civilian and that you're getting involved in that, right? You're going to be like, "Oh, stop, stop, stop. We want peace, peace, peace." But then, okay, what are going to be the conditions of the peace, right? I don't know, but I know it's not going to be something that not many people will agree to, but will probably have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
And it's going to be peaceful, that's true, but it's not going to be the peace that you are used to.
Not the people, exactly. And the people that are going to be enforcing the peace anyways aren't going to be the people that you want.
Right, exactly. You could be like, yeah, you wanted peace, yeah, this is peace, and I'm going to keep on looking after you.
Forget that. Yeah, forget that,
Dude,
man.
I don't know, man. But yeah, I mean, I just keep on going, and it'll be, hopefully, all the people are gonna get out of it okay. Especially the people who are just lost their homes for basically no reason.
No, I know that's sad. What the hell?
Yeah, dude. How scared would you be if all of a sudden you had to move to a different country, to a different language that you don't even know, and then you had to integrate into that society, and you're like 14 years old, man?
Yeah, that'd be tough as heck.
Yeah, dude. And you don't know if you're going to see your parents again. You know what I mean? I feel
Because of
so, yeah.
because of the war.
Yes. So I feel so bad for these refugees who are kids coming to, like, for example, Slovakia or the Czech Republic, or, I think a little bit in Germany too. They're going to a place where they don't know it, right? You know what I mean? All of a sudden you're in a new country. You don't even know where you are, basically. And you're supposed to start this new life because of a stupid war. Dude, that's tough.
Oh, that would suck, man.
Yeah, dude. So
You're getting more of your feel for it because you're closer.
yeah, well, we're feeling it. I mean, we have over 100 refugees, 100,000, sorry, 100,000 refugees, and getting you know, processed in Prague and getting what do you call it, dispersed throughout the Czech Republic. Man, we feel it, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, so we feel it. They're coming into schools, you know. I mean, fuck, dude, you're like a 10-year-old and you have to go to, you know, to a Czech school. You don't even know the language. You don't know the kids. You don't know where you are. You don't even know the name of the city. You're just there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're at school. Fuck, dude.
It'd be tough as heck, man.
Yeah. And over the intercoms, I mean, we have those. Have you ever, Drew? Have you ever watched that show? Chernobyl, about the fucking nuclear power plant on HBO. That miniseries.
No.
No, well, check it out, man. It's a pretty good series about what happened with those guys that kind of tried to stop the nuclear reactor, kind of really causing damage in Ukraine, Ukraine, in Chernobyl, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And well, in that city in Pripyat, where the people were living, right? They have these announcers that telling them to get out, get out, get out, you know, and warning, and telling them all this stuff. Well, we have that same kind of system.
Uh-huh.
And the last 2 days, they've been kind of broadcasting to the citizens that if you have, due to the situation in Ukraine, if it would be so kind, if you have anything at all, if you've got beds, if you've got mattresses, clothes, old toys, old books, old dishes, anything, please, we're setting up a collection point for all the refugees that are coming into the country, and we're gonna donate it, all this stuff. So we have these warnings, announcements, you know. So we feel it, we hear it, you know.
What?
Yeah, the last couple of days. So, you know, and we got people signing up to go fight in Ukraine. We got like citizens, you know. We got people
I think
accepting. Yeah,
that's great. I think that's stupid, dude. I don't think people should get involved with anything like that. It's because it's all the people running it. Why are you gonna go fight for something like that? Even if it's wrong, people are just gonna die for no reason, you know?
right. And if you exactly, I agree with you. If you did that and you die, I mean, you died for nothing, to be honest.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, like you didn't
Because you
save.
think you're doing the right thing, but that's only because these people are telling you.
Right. And I get it too. In one way, you're like, yeah, exactly. You're like, yeah, okay, it seems like a good idea to do it. But in the end, I mean, that's a tough spot, man. I mean, I get it. I get why people want to do that, but I think that they're thinking more about their emotions rather than what is actually going on, and looking at the situation on an outside lens. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're just raged. And then
100%.
yeah, so they go fight, and then they think it's fucking Call of Duty, that they'll just go over there, you know, and respawn and shit like that. And nah, dude, it's
Fuck
not.
that.
Yeah, dude, it's not a video game, bro. You know what I mean? We're not playing GI Joes over there. You
I'd
know?
only fight if somebody came to my house, dude, trying to like take me out or something. Other than that, I'm not gonna go looking for anything.
Right. That would be like those people in Ukraine, right? There's the Russian armies they're attacking those people's homes. Well, they're going to protect their homes as much as they can. If they die, you die. That's true, but you died for a honorable reason, because you're protecting your personal home at that moment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, and there's nothing you could do about it, right? Because fuck all the politics that involved. Those guys are at your house at that moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it won't matter. You're not gonna even make it out, maybe.
Yes, exactly. So, fuck.
I'm gonna send you this video. I want you to watch it when you get a chance.
Yeah. What's the video?
Outlining the founding of the United Nations.
Oh, yeah, man.
That'd be perfect for right now.
Yes, that'd be good.
I'll send it to your what's it called?
Yeah,
Signal.
yeah. So I'm looking for it, man. So, uh, so yeah, we're live here. We're let's check out this video.
I sent it.
Let's see.
It's an hour. I'm gonna watch it too, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it after.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, dude. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch this, dude, and then we can have a podcast on this.
We have to talk about this for sure.
Yeah, for sure, because this is gonna be interesting, man. Let's see. So, let's see. The UN. Let me look it up real quick. The UN. I think wasn't the UN, the United Nations was set up around the end of World War II.
I don't know specifically.
Well, let's see. So, just really quickly, the UN. Before we get into the video, I'm just setting up context.
Yeah.
The UN was established in June. Well, the charter was signed in June 26, 1945, and it became into effect the same year on October 24th.
Crazy.
Yeah, after World War II, it was formed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's gonna be real interesting because, dude, after World War II, a lot of shit happened, bro.
I'm interested to see what they say.
Yeah, me too. So, what do you think, man? Do you want to wrap up the show?
I think we talk Sunday, and then we talk about this, and we'll both watch it.
Yeah, that would be a good podcast. I'm down for that. I'll watch this tomorrow, so it's fresh in my head, and then we can commentate on the video.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So, any last thoughts on the show?
I just am a little tired from running now. Haven't ran like that,
dude.
It's better.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy today after all this week, man.
Well, dude, yeah, you're mentally strained, I would say.
Oh, you telling me, bro?
You know.
Yeah, man. So, all right. So, thank you all for listening, and we'll catch you back on another episode. We're gonna probably meet again on Sunday afternoon. Catch us at about the same time, 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Central European time, and I think that's about 11:30, 12 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you all for watching. Drew, always a pleasure to have you on the podcast.
Likewise, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. You're very welcome. See you on Sunday. We'll have a great conversation for all the listeners. And we'll have a video reaction and commentary for a very special episode on Sunday. So please check that out. If you're so kind, subscribe to the channel, and see you on the next episode. Yeah. So thank you all for listening.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you Sunday. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Peace.
Bye.